Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I'm literally here every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. I was combining lipsticks last minute, and it looks like I got a clump of one color in one area. Hopefully that'll work. Okay. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. And we have excellent troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. And we have got a fantastic community here because of you. You have been so kind to each other. You've been so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello, you can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, whatever works for you. And so, and I was trying to find an image to help. I got two images today. One, an image to help answer the first question and your first question, and then I've got Carrie Lake's transits on election day because there was a question about her. Okay. Oh, Lisa, is it Kakmar? Warning. According to Dumpy's donation request, America will no longer exist after 48 hours as he has a trial starting Monday. Just wanted to give everyone a heads up. Okay. You are wonderful people. I'm grateful for you. I know, actually, I really am really, really grateful for you. But yeah, it was a good run, guys. It's a good run. Good to know you. You were a joy. Lucky Girl says it's Jen Lynn Taro's birth. Jen Lynn's today. I'm guessing that's a birthday. Jen Lynn Taro's today. She's doing a live stream this evening. Here's the link. Oh, excellent. And Isabel, thank you. Thank you. That makes a big difference. Thank you. So, yep, it was great. It was good. I've enjoyed being alive. That was grand. This life has been much better than what I remember of my last one, and much better. And I hope the kitties don't suffer. That's all that matters. You know, I don't want anybody to suffer, but I'm responsible for the kitties. So hopefully it'll be quick. Yes, Lois, I shouldn't have paid the rent. Yeah, there you go. Pratu, I love how you promote others. Very kind of you. Oh, hi, Cancer Moon here. I can't help it. Okay, are you okay? Do you need anything? Can I make you some cocoa? I'm getting up. Would you like some tea? I have to be careful who I have around me. I have trouble with barriers sometimes, and I also can be quite a bit standoffish sometimes. I don't talk to people as much as I should, just because I think I'm afraid of opening up to too many people, because I just might have this impulse to just give and give and give and give. So anyway, look at that. Thank you. All right. Brought you with like a glass of water or something. Oh, I've got this. Yeah, sure. Hang on. I would too if you were here, in a heartbeat. Anyway. All right. Bernadette says the side panels are giving me Harry Potter Hogwarts vibes. Yes. I was going for a kind of little magic of every day to kitties, but also just a kind of magic of every day, because we are in a sea of energy. So, all right, I want to use the Weird World Tarot today. I don't have a link for it. I know there's some people in the chat who do. It is not cheap. It's on Etsy. So I don't have any, and I don't have any kind of affiliate link or anything. It's just, it's a good deck. So people seem to really like it, and I'm feeling drawn to it. So let's do this. Oh, Theus in my weird world is on the way. Oh, good. Good. And the Banshee is saying, is your screen announcement picture from a deck? Screen? Oh, the cover for the live stream? I made that. Yeah, I've been making, I put together the covers, and it's usually graphics I've made either personally, or it's something I found in Canva, or it can be AI, or it can be AI plus things I've done. I've kind of collaged together, even if it doesn't look like a collage. But no, I was actually thinking about making a horizontal deck out of that cover. But anyway, Thea Birdie says we've been admiring that deck. Did that say I want one? I want the deck. Oh, okay, good. I'll see what I can do. There are various decks I should come out with because they're making graphics all the time. Jean is a new member. Thank you, Jean. Thank you for becoming a member. And the Banshee says, please make the deck. Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do. And Rhonda Lynn says, I've been meaning to ask you about the cover graphics. They're beautiful. Oh, great. And B.A. Haven, thank you. Ruth would like it. Okay. Oh, good. Julie. Awesome. And if you're new around here, this is kind of what we do just at the top of the hour, because we get the energy up. We talk to each other. We enjoy art. We colors. Pretty good on the matching, and it went well today. And and then we can dive down into the muck of the politics and the questions and all of that. So then we can come back up, because we don't live down in that low vibration ick. But and thank you, Charles. That's very sweet. Okay, and the Thea says, I like the idea of a horizontal deck. They exist. I have seen them in the past, just not many of them. So, okay. All right. So let's start with a simple question where I don't actually, the answer is not in, just not in the cards. I have a visual to show you. All right. So at 7, oh gosh, we have been yapping. At 7:45. Can you explain, Carly D asked, can you explain what it means when you get so many Major Arcana cards? Does it have a special meaning to you? And love watching you daily. Thank you, Carly. Thank you. All right, the Major Arcana versus the minor. Okay, so this is a basic kind of thing. When you have, I'm gonna just spread a bunch of cards out here. See what I can grab. When you have like a 7 of, when you've got the suit cards, the cups, the pentacles, wands, swords, these are the minor arcana. Now, when you get the things like the Empress, the Hierophant, things where it doesn't have suits, pentacles, cups. No, it doesn't have suits. It doesn't have cups, pentacles, wands, swords. That's all right. This is Major Arcana. And the difference between the two is that in some respects, the Major Arcana is kind of like a higher octave, is one way to look at it, because it's usually bigger forces at play. I mean, I'm reading on the collective energy, but the collective energy isn't just us here on Earth. There's also, my belief is we have guides, and we have, they're angels, and there's the divine. And, but sometimes there's some things that happen that are fated. When there's a discussion, is it fate or free will? Do we have, is it all fated, or do we have free will? To me, the answer is both, which makes no logical sense, but it just seems to be how it works out. Because even stuff that feels fated, if you're going to get anything done, you need to get up and do it. So fated does not mean things just fall in your lap. So there are the forces of us doing our thing, and then there are these larger forces at work. Okay. So if you get a lot of Major Arcana, then that's not just, us doing our daily kind of thing, wash the dishes, do the laundry, go to work, right? That's minor arcana. That's just day-to-day human level. It's nice sometimes to see that because Trump sees himself as the emperor, special above patriarchy and all of that. And it's really nice to see cards where it's like, you're a king of wands. And sometimes he's a page of wands. It's just, you're human, just like the rest of us. Sit down. So, and because of that, and because of my belief in higher forces than us, I ran across this image on the internet a while back. And for the longest time, I actually had it as the screensaver on my phone. Let's add, can I add this one? Let me see. Okay, so this is probably the best way to do it. Add. All right, if you can see this. Whoops. Now, if I turn this thing off, will it show me? No, it still has, sorry. Okay, it still has the cat, the picture I have on here. There it is. So, you see this image? This is a person, and this is, it's like an angel or something along those lines. And that is a good reminder to me that it's not just us in this world. It's not us lonely little people, that there are bigger forces at play. And so this was this beautiful piece of art. It's found randomly online. I really like it, and it reminds me of the bigger forces. So I don't know if that will help you remember, but when we suddenly get a bunch of Major Arcana in one reading, because it's only the 5 cards plus a card for the reading, and it's just Major Arcana all the way down, then it's like, whoa, okay, that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of, you get the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate, so anyway, I hope that answers that question. All right, let us move on to 1330. Bernadette Smith had a question. I thought very well asked. Will Jabba the Gut get a last-minute reprieve before Monday? Oh, Innocent Potato says it's cat cuddle time. Oh, my boy, is it TT? Just jumped up on my lap. He loves cuddles. Oh, bless the kitten. David says, I cringe every time you tell us that Trump is just a man. He's a bloated man-shaped object. True. Please no, Malting's Cottage. What did I say? Oh, get a reprieve. I see. Okay, sorry. See, I just like hanging out with you. Rose Blue says he lost his 12th appeal yesterday. And Rondalyn says, Star Wars reference, yay. I make more Star Trek references than Star Wars, but they're both good. He's just a man. And because over the years, many people have come into the live stream and said something about he's a demon, he's the Antichrist, he's all this stuff. It's like, no, he's a guy. He's a really pathetic, cruel waste of. He's just a man. Oh, he's a walk-in. No, he's always been. But we'll as Bernadette asked, will Jabba the Gut get a last-minute reprieve before Monday? Most of the cards were coming right off the top of the deck. That's what it felt like. So to me, that usually means the energy is more straightforward. It's just like, nope, okay, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just doing the thing, not his little duck and dodge dance. So, Ace of Cups on Monday. Criminal trial, first day for Trump. Yay! 4 of Pentacles. Oh dear. Yeah, he's got a lot of cases and his lawyers are very expensive. I wonder, I've wondered what Trump thinks about Alina Habba and her walking her super expensive birthday deal in the Caribbean and all of that. It makes me wonder if he's like, I paid for all that. But no, this is his financial problems. Page of Wands, feeling. See, he likes being the center of attention. So the one good thing about this is for him is that he feels like, well, everybody's going to be paying attention to me. Everybody's going to be talking about me. And he's been in embarrassing situations before. He can be embarrassed. That is one of the few emotions. His range of emotions have you guys seen the circle, the big circle? That's a range of, just a range of emotions. And you have like over like types of emotions with very more specific ones around the edges. His circle is like a small wedge. All those other emotions you can have, nah. And he has no coping skills. So he's just a guy. In the center, 7 of Cups. Lies. Blow hard. Yeah. Ace of Wands. So he wants to, if you get hit, you hit back twice as hard. Right. And I would say something not very nice about that, but I do not believe in violence. Unless it's self-defense, in which case, oh yeah, very much. Self-defense is a whole different deal. And then 4 of Wands. He just wants to go home. He just wants to go back to his life. He's extra angry. I'm guessing he's going to be living in Trump Tower while this trial's going on, unless Letitia James can grab it from underneath him. Would that be glorious? I don't think there's time, but he just wants to go home. I'm not getting reprieve here. This is he wants to go home, but this energy with this page here, it's very small. This is escapism. So I'm not getting much of a reprieve. Hello, Valerie. Valerie, it's Sage the Scales Tarot. Do follow Sage the Scales. Our Valerie Sargent, who's been in our chat for a long time. Charles says, that was my thought too. Okay. Thank you. And Kitty Holler says he's self-destructive. Yes. Rhonda Lynn says, I usually prefer a sweet red. Are we getting ready for Monday? Hello, Justice card. 8 of Cups. It's usually the evidence with the person red having to walk away. 6 of Swords. Hello. With the Hermit. Reprieve. Heck no. Thank you, Brenda. Heck no. This must be fear of going to prison, or it's the case going against him, which I believe it will. But this would be having to walk away. But this is next. Okay, look. Normally, the Six of Swords is the people, the kid, the woman in the boat, the man pushing it along. Six swords in the back, so it's on its way to. Can be anything legal or military or refugees, or it can be a lot of different things. But when it's having to go up the river and it's next to the Hermit card, that's prison for me. That's true, Never Never. They could provide him with an all-exclusive stay, the luxurious accommodations during the trial. That would be lovely. I'm with you on that one. Oh, boy. Pam L says jury selection is something else. Have you seen the questionnaire or seen the questions? Yes. Yes, I have. And good point, D. Martin. Mershon is the judge for Trump. He's also the Trump for Bannon. Steve Bannon, Stevie Three Shirts. Yeah. So, Lady Eva with lovely bars over the windows. Oh, yes. Only the biggest, the stainless steel. Probably not, but. Well, he's lied to people about, like, when he gave away his cufflinks here, as if they were platinum, and, oh, are you sure? Was it, who was it? Was it Stamos? He gave his cufflinks to some, no, was it Charlie Sheen? It was somebody. He gave his cufflinks to somebody who was getting married, as if it was just a throwaway thing. And are you sure? Absolutely. And diamonds and platinum and what have you. And he was, so the guy who got the cufflinks, he was dealing with a jeweler to get appraisals for insurance for some jewelry. And so he's like, well, I'll throw this. He was Charlie Sheen. And he had them check that too. And the person looked through the loop and just immediately like recoiled and was like, this is junk. This is absolute junk. Well, he's lied to everybody else about what things were made out of. So yes, platinum bars. Platinum bars on the window. Yes, Dumpy. Thank you. All right. I'm not getting a reprieve. Enrique had an interesting question. Is there a chance that because of his erratic behavior, besides being put in a detention corner or something like that, could the judge order a drug test? If he's disruptive enough, but right now Mershon's trying not to fall for the bait, because if he tries to put Trump in jail or something like that right now, it might disrupt it might disrupt the trial going forward. So, oh my gosh, can you imagine? Cookie says it's usually for drug offenders. Yeah, I know, but we can dream. But the thing is that if he's acting erratic, and because the judge putting Trump in a cell could cause get his people, the MAGAs, to revolt and try to delay stuff and all this kind of, but just a drug test. So that's not something that Trump could. He's been calling for Biden to get a drug test. So Mershon could say, You're acting very strange. I want you drug tested right now. Not tomorrow, not later, now. And I wonder what would happen. Be hard to say no on that one. Tamara's saying her displays withdrawal symptoms in court. Well, that's what I was thinking. Tiger Forley hair test. Well, assuming that's his hair. So, could there be a drug test? Well, in this deck, the Ace of Wands kind of looks like it's blowing up. And that would be... David Meinhardt said his hair would test negative for hair. That was good. That was good. Oh, gosh. Yes. And yes, the nuclear Ace of Wands. Yeah, that would be Trump having his temper tantrums. All right, Three of Pentacles. I think Trump's aware that as he's sitting in the court, every minute he's in court is costing him money, and a lot of it. And that makes me happy. Eight of Cups. Oh, look at all that evidence being gathered. King of Cups. Well, he's angry with Bragg. But also King of Cups. Cups can be medical things. Seven of Cups. This would be, I think, well, there's no expression, someone who's in their cups. You know, that, whether it's whatever it is. Six of Pentacles. That's the charity. That's the charity. It's a charity card. Even if he has a prescription, I have to wonder just how much he would blow in anger, metaphorically. Lewis says, you know he's going to try to claim a medical emergency. His supporters will call in fake boom boom calls. Yes, yes, and yes. Lois says Trump is definitely follically challenged. Yes, but there are videos out there that really explain what he's done to his scalp. He's got a Franken scalp. I won't go into vivid details, but let's just say, imagine taking your scalp and rearranging it like a jigsaw puzzle or a Tetris or something. It's bad. Oof. So I don't know. I'm not necessarily getting a drug test. Just no. I've got his, okay. So Knight of Pentacles. This would be his lawyers objecting. Thief card, getting away with it. Ace of Swords. It would start this whole other legal stuff. So, all right. Oh, I'm sorry, Joyce. You posted that video. I watched it. I haven't been the same since. I'm sorry, Joyce. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. All right. Both Byrne O'Malley and Elizabeth Schuyler Hamilton had the same question at 2940. Are the Orange Menace and Judge Cannon in communication with each other? If so, is there evidence of this for Jack Smith's team? Debbie, it's more than that, to be honest. So, all right. Trump and Cannon, are they in communication? Behind the scenes. They don't have to be. You know, I was talking about Major Arcana. The only thing here that isn't Major Arcana is the center card, and it's the card of the plan. But let me explain why I don't think they have to be. I think she's gotten the message. Card for the reading is a magician. Frankly, my opinion, entertainment only YouTube, but my opinion, they're both con artists. They both play a shell game. They're heinous human beings. World. Devil. Three of Pentacles, the plan. Fool. Emperor. So his corruption isn't a problem to her. And it's her job to, you know, she's going to be there with him. If she helps him, he's indebted to her. She'll end up on the Supreme Court. It's so great, et cetera, et cetera. She knows what the plan is. He's made it perfectly clear. Well, that's really the word. Clear him. Find a way to dismiss this case with prejudice, so it can't be brought again. That's the goal. She doesn't need to communicate with it. The way, you know, Cohen and others have said, he doesn't have to flat out tell you what to do. You know, he just you know what to do. You know what he wants. So I don't think it's direct. Okay, it's like I've got a hair on my nose, but I don't. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Rose Blue. My bet is he gets detained to another RM for being not RM. Room? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Veronica Johanna says, super cute outside my window. A dad is walking his baby toddler. I'm sure to get energy out. So cute. Oh. All right. It's a cutie. All right. Let us move on to... oh, boy. All right. At 3340, DP had a question. 3345. Okay. Now, when Ivana crossed over, when she passed, I really dragged my feet on reading about it because I don't, you know, the people grieving, and it's when people first cross over, there's people here still grieving. When a person crosses over, they're trying to energetically kind of find their feet. You've heard of getting your sea legs. It's like your spirit legs. We're just trying to stabilize and all of this kind of stuff. There's been a little bit of talk about the possibility of Ivana's final resting place. Who believes that's her final resting place? Anybody? Everybody knows that's not her final resting place. It's not. No, just no. Anyway, there was talk that her final resting place might contain more than just her. And I've tried to avoid this topic in general because ick. Do I want, if there's anything to it, there will be somebody would crack. Somebody would let it know eventually. Yeah. Yes, Lady Eva. Reading material. Yes, for Ivana. Reading material for Ivana. Okay, I like that. I can handle on that. Pamela says it is negative energy. Lots of exclamation points. Very. But no, reading material. Okay. Okay, I can wrap my head around that. Okay. My energy, I can deal with that. All right. So the question here from DP was, has the government discussed looking into Ivana's grave for potential hidden documents? Well, considering they haven't even searched Bedminster or Trump Tower, but 3 cards. Has the government, have people in the DOJ or whatever, have they discussed Now, I've heard that it has not been confirmed that she was cremated, so she may not have been. I've heard various things on that. But she didn't weigh 800 pounds, and they had literally men packed around that coffin to hold it up. Really? 10 of Wands, burden. Card for the reading. Ace of Wands. Trump's temper tantrums. 6 of Pentacles, charity. 6 of Wands, victory. Not yet. I don't think they've really been wanting to go there. But and I heard something about, is it true Ivana was supposed to be buried with some letters or something? Where did I hear that? Was that her? Was that somebody else? But other than potential, let's have a look at 3750. Let's have a look. Oops. 3750. Other than family letters or something, does Ivana have quote unquote reading material with, above, or below her, or around her, whatever that, does, other than family letters, does Ivana have reading material, as it were? Yes, Anne, what a spread. Or is she just there? Just her family, whatever? Question for you. A lot of you either read tarot or you know a lot of the cards. If she's just there, if her mortal remains were just there, resting in peace, what cards would you expect to get? Would you expect to have, you might expect to have Page of Wands, so the children, that's card for the reading. You totally expect that. energy of the children, that the children would, wherever she is, whatever the situation is, they miss their mother. Okay. Xander, Taylor, and Roxana are saying Four of Swords. That would be perfect. This kind of silence. There we go. King of Cups. Men. Emotional men. This again could be related to her boys. Okay, fair enough. So after this, which you can go, okay, card for the reading, first card, we could be talking about the kids or something. All right. Right? Why do I then have the Eight of Wands, which is all those wands flying through the air? The Nine of Wands, which is feeling beaten up. Person standing there in front of the wands, PTSD kind of stuff in the center, followed by the Tower, Seven of Wands on the defensive. Now, she did fall down a flight of stairs, but defensive on the defensive, feeling beaten up and on the defensive. A lot of things flying through the air. Is that just her going down the stairs? All right, here we got the Four of Swords. So, let's rest in peace. Hermit. Okay, Four of Swords and Hermit. That would be perfect for somebody just chilling, as it were. King of Pentacles. Well, that's her vile ex who, to her, she's just an object to him. Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords? How would that be related? Because an Ace of Swords would be the sword of truth, the sword of perhaps the beginning of a legal matter, or they're not in any hurry. Nobody in authority is in any hurry to try to exhume her body. Mm-mm. However, what about if Letitia James is able to? Isn't Bedminster? The ownership of Bedminster? Doesn't that fall under Trump, New York? Has anyone heard? Is it possible that Letitia James is going to get hold of Bedminster? Tiger Seforley, is Marla at all nervous? Whew. New Jersey. I know it's in New Jersey, Janelle. But I thought that the actual ownership, the LLCs, because there are multiple, the actual ownership of Bedminster. Okay, so Sharon Rice says Bedminster wasn't among the list of Trump org properties. All right, so Letitia James can't grab it. Jimmy Johnson says Marla didn't marry him. I believe, yes, she did. I believe she did. I remember. Did I hallucinate a wedding? Pam L says, I think you're reading her life review. Is that possible? And she's at peace with the ace. But an ace isn't peace. It's big energy, or like an ace of pentacles is like, it can be a start a beginning. It can be, or like a massive amount of money. So like an Ace of Swords is either a start of something, a start of legal matters, or something, the truth coming out, or it could, it's not an at peace. It's the truth coming out. I don't usually get it as like a confirmation of the truth. I get it as you cannot hide falsity. Falsity? Is that the word I'm looking for? Isabel Vieira says Ace Beginnings. Yes. No, Vieira? I'm so sorry, Isabel. Confused. All right. Well, Four of Cups. So, yeah, this isn't... Lewis says, yeah, Marlon married him in December of 93. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but I don't remember the being too impressed with the wedding dress, but to each their own. So, Four of Cups. This is refusal. This is the people in charge. They don't want to hear about exhuming this. They don't want to get involved in that unless they absolutely have to. It's adding insult to injury. That's Trump all the way. Hierophant. Page of Swords. They're not in any hurry. So, yeah. Anne says a bronze casket with 500-pound capacity weight ranges from 260 to 310 pounds. Wow. Yep. Oh, well. Lisa says, I was not impressed with the wedding dress either. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Okay, I'm just gonna pull a few cards on this because this is energy I can't stay in. It makes my skin crawl. In her documentary, Stormy Daniels showed how she was harassed. Her horse was hurt by Trump-ists. Will she and the witnesses in the case remain safe after the trial when Dumpy loses? I don't think any protection the court might offer extends after the trial. It could. It could. If she's still getting harassed and... So, safety of Stormy Daniels and her family. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. A lot of stress. Five of Swords, adding insult to injury. It's just basically a day ending in day for Trump. Seven of Wands, on the defensive. King of Cups. Is she in a relationship? It kind of feels like there's somebody protecting her or helping to protect her. And I think first of all, she's a really smart woman. She really is. She has seen some stuff, and let me tell you, she puts up with nothing. Good for her. What is it? Sarah was telling me there was a quote. And what was that? Did she send it to me? Hang on. Just hold on one second. What was the Stormy Daniels funny clap back question mark? All right, let's see if Sarah's around. All right. So Rose Allen says, I keep getting the same cards, King of Cups, Tower, Swords. What does that mean to you? Yeah, that's true, David Meyer. It's not Michael Avenatti, who's still in prison, apparently. So, yeah, I think so. It's just, it's so much stress. It's so much stress. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Okay, so Kristen M. Is it Coolin? Basically wrote at freedom and equalify 5, whatever, wrote, Stormy Daniels is a parasite who would sell anything for $1. Stormy Daniels replied, not true. I wouldn't sell Bibles. Bless you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so let's go on to at 50:45. Oh, yeah. Lewis is saying drops mic. Yeah, good one. Yeah, love it, says Janelle. Yeah, that was good. All right. One. So Kim Houston had a question. Will MAGA stop voting for DJT if he is convicted? What I've read on is, every time I've read on this, it's been some around the edges, crumbling around the edges. Thank you, Isabel. Raymond is saying, Stormy says, have a great weekend, Donnie. See you Monday. Exactly. Yes, Charles. Breaking weather report, stormy in New York City on Monday. And Trump might get zapped, metaphorically. All right. So will MAGA keep voting for him? Well, let me tell you, I think I've mentioned this before. My father signed up for something Trump related. He came to me like, you got to help me, because he got flooded with emails and messages just for signing up for this one thing. Because not only do you get this constant barrage of stuff from Trump himself and the campaign, they sell your information to other Republicans for their campaigns from all over. And you just get flooded. It gets old. I mean, and I'm actually looking at some Biden-Harris merch that looks really interesting, but I've got to save up to buy it. It's expensive, but are MAGA going to stick with Trump? Yeah, but it gets old. Even if you like somebody, do you really want to hear from them 100 times a day? Really? Strength. King of Wands. All right, he's had all kind of good backing. Knight of Pentacles, the money courier. Oh yeah, throw your money at him. You can probably barely afford groceries, but yeah, give money to the I'm really rich guy. Yeah. B.A. Haven says that's stalker mentality too. Yes. And Sister Linker says I want a Dark Brandon t-shirt. I'm also looking at the Dark Brandon mug, the color changing Dark Brandon mug. I think it could have been done a little better, but it's still pretty cool. But I like this. I like the sweatshirt, but it's super expensive. I like the baseball cap, and they don't quite match, but I mean, they're both blue, but this is more of a petrol blue kind of thing. But I don't know. Dark Brandon mug, baseball cap, sweatshirt, especially the sweatshirt, but it's like $70. I gotta save up for that. I can't just be dropping that kind of money. Veronica Johanna says, I like that mug. Oh, good. David Miner says, I'd take the 70s Corvette. Yeah. Patty M says, I want the mug. There we go. Deb, is it Hope? Says, I have one. It's substantial and cool. Well, now I have to get it. It's like $32 plus tax. It's, like I said, the sweatshirt is $70 plus tax. I think the hat is $35 in tax. It's a lot. Oh, Charles, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, but they're devoted. Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, give him more money. It's there's core MAGA who are going to stay with him no matter what. But it's eroding around the edges is what's happening. I also read an article this morning. It was in the Atlantic. It was about some new cruise ship. Did anybody read that article? There's some new massive cruise ship, and it was the launch, the first time it went out. It's a maiden voyage, and the travel magazine or whatever who he worked for paid $19,000 for him to. That's what it costs to go on this thing for a ticket for a week. Oh, Julie, thank you for your Biden sweatshirt. Fun. Thank you. Robin D, thank you. Thank you. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. And thank you, Charles. Thank you. So, yeah, $19,000. But the reason I bring it up is because he ran into a whole lot of Republicans on that cruise. And not just the people who were in the more expensive parts. It was various people he ran into. Although the areas are pretty kind of segregated. For all the talk, it's this massive ship and you've got all this stuff. You tend to... There's a hierarchy. You're not allowed to go certain places, and so you end up kind of like they each have their areas. But anyway, he was running into people, all kind of MAGA hats, all kind of t-shirts. Visualize 70 says 19,000 sounds like a bargain, and apparently there were even more expensive cabins and tickets available. I've never been on a cruise. I love the water, but I'm not a cruise person. I haven't been I traveled a lot. I moved a lot in my life, and these days I don't want to keep moving my stuff. I just want to work and talk to you and not have to move my stuff. So I spend my time organizing my stuff because I don't have much space, so I have to organize and reorganize. So anyway, but yeah, there are definitely MAGA people out there, and they're awful. There are some awful, awful, awful MAGA people out there, but here we are. He's losing voters around the edges. Okay. At 59 minutes in, we might end on this one because it's just at 59 minutes in. This weekend, let's share. Get rid of this. Share screen. Tab. There it is. Here we go. So this weekend, it's Saturday. The market's closed. But right now, Monday morning, DJT is down to $32.38. Yeah. Anyway, apparently, Untruth Social's major investors are experiencing, quote, sleepless nights, unquote, as the stock plummets. Some are starting to blame the drama surrounding Trump. And you expected what? Here's a quote from one of the investors. Obviously, this is not going to be the huge investors who know more about how this all works, but one of the people who bought this. Here's a quote. Doesn't it seem strange that the price goes down steadily every day? Haven't seen a green day for a while, unquote. Yes, doesn't it seem strange? Doesn't it seem strange that the price goes down every day? Huh. Will the majority end up turning on him? Gosh, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzler, that one. See, I'm feeling like what I should read on is the future of this. That's what I'm going to read on. Future of DJT, the stock. Sometimes when I'm trying to read the chat, things jump. So I get like the beginning of one statement, but it jumps to I see the where my eyes are, I then see the end of the next one. So this, between Rose Allen and Sharon Rice, this is what I read. Place a piece of lepidolite under your pillow if you're having problems to fully sink in correlation to anniversary of the Titanic disaster. What? They were completely separate things, but put it under your pillow if you're having trouble with the Titanic disaster. Okay. And Moore's asking, do you think Monday it'll even go lower? What a good question. DJT the stock. This is not investment advice for anybody who's new or might even cross their mind to think it might be related to snow. No. Only take investment advice from people who have diplomas hanging on their walls. That is their life's work and they are accredited and all this. Do not take investment advice from random people on YouTube. Do not. No. But I just want to know the future of this. Queen of Pentacles. So people thinking they were going to make money. How? How exactly? This thing doesn't make money. How did you think this would? Oh, God. Okay, fine. Because it's not the Queen of Wands, which would be people who are just supporting Trump. This is, oh, yeah, Trump's such a great businessman. No, he's not. No. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. Five of Wands, rancor. Eight of Pentacles, working, which you'll be doing for the rest of your life when your life savings goes poof because you trusted him. Oh, gosh. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. There are people who've been buying this trying to support him. And Seven of Wands on the defensive. This is not going to go well. People who buy this, they're going to lose their shirts. That's what I'm getting. So, Joyce Matthew says, oh no, I just used my rent money to buy DJT stock. Oh, man. Oof. All right, stop that screen. And I'll pull back to get the kitties. Okay. I will go through the Carrie Lake stuff tomorrow, but I do want to just at 1:05:15, I just want to have a quick look at 1:05:15. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. How is Monday going to go for Trump? Yesterday or the day before, someone in the chat, you were telling us that the deposition, a deposition for a different case that Trump was supposed to give on Monday might have been delayed. Is that correct? But the jury selection in his criminal trial, the first criminal trial of a former president of the United States, because that's the kind of person Trump is, starts Monday. How are things going to go for Trump? First of all, I'm just exhaustion is no doubt. Not sleeping. Oh, thank you, Charles. Not sleeping. Just exhausted. Man. Yes, and ship's name is Icon of the Seas. Can hold 10,000 people. Yes, thank you. That was what it was called. Monday. Trump won't like that day. Monday for Trump. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords would be his lawyers. Card for the reading is his lawyers. He's not going to sleep. I don't feel him sleeping the night before, and I get a feeling of, let's just say, entertainment only YouTube. Let's just say I get a feeling of chemicals. What kind of chemicals? Who knows? Ibuprofen is a chemical. It's his lawyers who need to be on the ball. He can just show up and be a zombie, which the King of Pentacles, it's going to cost him a huge amount of money to do this, to be in this. Not to mention all the big thing I'm picking up was the drain on his finances, because of course that's how he keeps score with everything. So King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, his lawyers aren't doing what he wants. Oh, Valerie, thank you. Thank you. Sage of the Scales Tarot. Do follow Sage of the Scales Tarot. Thank you. Oh. So he expects his lawyers to just go in there and come up with some genius thing that will get the whole thing immediately dismissed. Seriously. That's what he expects. Eight of Pentacles. They better earn their pay. They better earn their pay. Nine of Pentacles. Sitting pretty. I shouldn't be held accountable. I shouldn't be held accountable. King of Cups. And just everything about Bragg and his office are going to drive Trump crazy. But is this just anger? It's anger. He's going to be lashing out verbally at everybody. But his lawyers are definitely. Valerie says, it's only for the fun mug, no bills. Thank you. Just so you know, though, YouTube gets a cut. Even PayPal gets a cut, but it's very small. YouTube gets a cut, but thank you. Charles is asking, earn their pay? You mean like Alina Habba? That's probably how it's going to go. Thank you. Oh, the energy is just icky because I'm getting this medicated chemical, taste feeling. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Towards a dark branding t-shirt. I'm in South Texas right now, so I can't wear it. Oh, thank you. So, Justice card. Empress, Queen of Swords, Judgment, Knight of Cups. He's going to lose this case. Temperance. Women, powerful women. Justice card, Empress. Major Arcana, women getting justice. Oops. Queen of Swords. This would be Queen of Swords with the Empress and justice. This is Stephanie Clifford. Stormy Daniels. Judgment. In this deck, it's also a woman. Knight of Cups. Cohen. Temperance. So basically, you've got a Queen of Swords, and a Knight of Cups, but then Major Arcana. So I think that's a good place to leave it for today. But yeah, it's going to be a thing. I use that expression a lot, even though it doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense, but it's going to be a thing. Anyway. All right. Ronald says, I'm hoping the jury is female heavy. So thank you. All right. So it is 1:29 p.m. here in Chicago. That dawdling town. At 3 o'clock, I will be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. Just bring whatever your projects are, and we just want to encourage you. Simple stuff. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. And on Monday, I'm here literally every day, and I have been for, we're nearing 4 solid years. It's been 4 years since I had that emergency. 4 years I've been here every single day without a break, because this is important and you're important. So thank you. All right. I will see you tomorrow. And we are looking forward to Monday. All right. Hang in there. Valerie says, we'll be here. All right. So hang in there. You're not alone. We're in this together, and there are good days ahead. All right. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel.